They're threatening to have me assaulted now. Number 6 and I are engaged. He's the sexiest man on earth and the ladies are queuing up. That our love is forbidden makes it all the more mysterious and magical. You can't get all your personal and professional support from posting on a forum and putting people down and seeking revenge on other men. Doesn't work like that. I recommend you try the helplines. Don't be ridiculous, I can't be your abuse counsellor. But my relationship with number 6 just is. The client is not always aware of what kind of support they've signed up to if they feel their very intense issues are being dismissed, possibly after a lifetime of having them dismissed. Okay, let's mingle, push through the pain. The upshot is that I look like a bloody Egypt. The Capitol protests have made the lockdown protests look tame. I need him, he makes me feel loved. He gives me confidence and explains politics to me. He's being kept in a box under house arrest. Intense matter, nothing. Intense matter, nothing. Antimatter, whoop, whoop, whoop. Throb, 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 bang. Feel hurt, broken. I was talking to other people because I knew you would want to. Well, this is unusual, isn't it? Right-wing protesters clashing with the police, copying the left wing. A comedian said that all men are the same, they're all grumpy, and they all think they're right, and they're all psychopaths, she said. Meanwhile, Chucky, why is he still venomous towards me if I'm just a heffalump? And the author has warned me that men have got something missing in them. Yes, but I don't want to be a lesbian though. It's not the shame of being gay, it's that I genuinely prefer men in the more sexual sense. Having sex with a man is more creepy and gritty. The teachers had a lot to answer for. The choir teacher said my singing was too quiet. I went on to run around the streets screaming when I was unwell. I hated sitting still at school, it gave me kicky legs. We haven't got a constitution according to Google. Up until last February there were unwritten things like freedom of speech, speaker's corner and human rights, freedom of assembly, the right to protest, all of which seem to have disappeared in the lockdowns. I would not want America to write one for us which would recommend owning guns and eating bleached chicken. Makes me sound like some sort of a dominatrix, but challenge accepted. I can grasp you're trying to give me more confidence. Ha ha, you bunked off school. I can't really flesh out the topic the way you do. Maybe I'm a bad student. Ha ha, big compliment coming from you. You're supposed to kick the football, not the other players. Bloodthirsty vultures. It gives me butterflies, maybe I'll give birth to one. The committee's plans for number 6 are diabolical, especially in the light of the history of the relationship. Makes me wonder what they have planned for myself. So I thought, no, he's not going to stay with someone who behaves like that, even if she has a sparkling manifesto. He's a very gentle man and expects top-rate behaviour. Trickle down. Unable to move faster than light, the force carriers in the object slow down in one direction and speed up in the other, causing the object to contract. Lingo. Seeing myself as a piece of meat in a super communist fascist new order. Now I seem to be doing a degree in everything Goodle. I studied architecture at school, which included phenomenology, harmonic proportions and integral calculus. After that I took Bob Dylan's advice to unlearn, and I've not done much drama or performing arts because I didn't want to lose myself. I'm in a lot of pain today actually, having wrenched something, so I've every reason to feel like a piece of meat. But some would argue it's just an experience that I have chosen. antimatter can produce explosions equivalent to an atom bomb, like the popping of bubbles of light like being bathed in warm sunshine, a ring of muscle like a snake that traps you there with its venom, like if you picked up a slug it would tighten round your finger. I remember him being a forced in a previous time, and I pictured an officer holding him down with a cowboy boot. And yes, occasionally women, but I prefer the adrenaline rush that you get with a man. The body creates its own pain relievers. When he called me a dirty little bitch, gross, isn't it? Disgusting. And this defies logic. I feel like I'm on holiday now. He's weird and creepy how I like him. He's creative and playful with it. An aura of light, shine and sparkle like it's Christmas every day. A fun guy. The mollusk squirms and thrashes to the point where nothing exists. The null hypothesis, like the audible pulsing of the TARDIS where there is no matter. Whereas women feel asexualized by societal shaming and carry a lot of anger about it. Serotonin is the cake, dopamine is the icing on the cake. So who holds the power then? People like you and me who are high functioning, who are activating. There's one guy who knows everything and another guy plays the best music. But I just want you